be showing you how to get this hairstyle in this video. This was supposed to be a get ready with me, but I don't know what's going on with my batteries for my camera, so I'm not sure that I will be able to do so because this battery is dying and I just put my other one on the charger and it's dead also. And I just did the hair for this video, so go figure, I can't do the rest of it all right now because I don't have any juice. So okay guys, so I got cut off whenever I was filming before because I told y'all the batteries are messed up. So this is the hair. This is from Nadula Hair. It's my same hair from the last time. You can watch the first video, but I wanted to do a different style with like these little pieces in the front with like a ponytail at the top, down in the back with some curls. And like I said, I was gonna cut it shorter, but I just left it because I liked the length of this hair when it's down. Like, I think it would be cute if I cut it shorter, but I don't want to cut it. So this is the hair, super cute. I'm out of breath because I was just playing around, but yeah, I need to get dressed and go. I'm sorry it's not like a full get ready with me and stuff, but y'all got to see how I did this hair. But my batteries are messed up, so I had to move it to a different outlet because I don't know what was going on. So yeah, this is the hair. Let me know what y'all think. This was inspired by Arrogant Tay. He did it on his friend, and y'all know Arrogant Tay just be giving me all the hair inspiration that I need in my life. I need to bump this little piece again. Use a flat iron for the front instead of a wand. I will show y'all the back. Okay, dolls, so I'm just going to walk y'all through the steps of everything that I'm doing as a voiceover because the video would have been too long. So first off, I'm just going to start off by sectioning off the two pieces that I want to have in the front. They don't have to be perfect. I just kind of did kind of like a triangle slanted type part to get it the way that I wanted it. And this is the hair that I had previously with the middle part. I did wash the hair, but I didn't really mess up the part in it just so that I can have it centered and everything like that to make it easier for myself. So you can go from a middle part to this style. It's really easy if you start off with the middle part because you'll know exactly how to part off your pieces. So I'm just going to take my hot comb and kind of start training the hair to go up because it has been pushed down just to where like a regular middle part. So I'm just pushing the hair up just a little bit just so it can start going up. And then I'm going to start sectioning off the hair. I sectioned off the back to see, you know, how much I want to have down in the back and how much I want up in the ponytail. So then I'm going to go ahead and wrap the hair up in the back. And then I'm going to start working on my baby hair. So I'm just going to show you how I did it pretty much on one side. And you just want to get the hair that you want to do for your baby hairs. Go ahead and trim it down using an eyebrow razor, and then also take like some wrapping mousse and go ahead and slick your baby hairs down. I only did like 3 baby hairs on each side if you want to count them out, but yeah, that's what I did. So I'm just slicking it down using this product, and then sometimes I will go behind it with a what is it called, Eco Styler gel, because it's not too crunchy but it definitely holds the hairs in place. And this is how I do my baby hairs. You just want to section it off and get as much hair down as you want. It is really easy when you pull the hair up into like a ponytail or like a bun or something, so you can really see what you're doing and how much hair you're pulling down. And just do a section of your baby hairs to get it how you want it. And if you get too much hair, you know, you can always push it back up. But if it's too thick in that area, I'm going to show you what I do to just thin the area out and make it look better. So I'm just sectioning off the hair that I want, and then go ahead with the eyebrow razor, cut that off using the wrapping mousse once again, and then slicking the baby hairs down using an edge brush. And you dolls will see here in just a second that there is going to be a section that has a lot more hair than the other sections. If you can see that one big chunk of hair there, I'm going to go ahead and grab my tweezers and just thin that section out a little bit so that everything just looks, you know, more thin and more natural looking. And then I'm going to go back in with the mousse and just lay that section back down again. And as you will see here, once I lay it, that it looks better whenever you go ahead and thin out, you know, the little section. If you have a chunk that looks really thick, just go in and thin it out, and you know, you can get it to look popping like this. And then I also did do another one on the edge, but I didn't really show it on camera. So there are 3 on each side. I did the other side. And then I'm just going to tie my hair down for a minute just so that everything can set before I do my ponytail, so that it's not, you know, lifting up or anything like that. So then I just sectioned off the top, and then I'm starting to work on my one curls in the back. I didn't show all of this because y'all know how to do one curls. I just used a little bit of hairspray on the hair to really hold the curls. And while I wore this style, I did not recurl the hair. I wore it for a few days, and I didn't have to recurl it. So that's the hair curled, and then I'm going to work on the ponytail. I did already slick the ponytail up. I didn't show it on camera, but yeah, it was kind of difficult. Not difficult, but y'all know I was trying to get it as flat as possible. So I'm just spraying the ponytail with some hairspray, and it got on my baby hairs, if y'all can see here. Not my baby hairs, my little pieces in the front. So that really helped to define the hair the way that I wanted it to, because at first I had kind of curled it with the one curl and I didn't like it curl. So you will see me straighten out those pieces, and I did also trim them down with my eyebrow razor as well to have them to be even. And then now I'm just curling my ponytail at the top with my one curl, and I'm curling it the same way that I curl my hair, which is going back away from my face on each side, and then in the middle just kind of curling it. You know, I'm not really switching up the curls very much. Like, I'm kind of keeping it more uniform, going back on each side, if y'all know what I'm saying. Away from the face, left side pushing back, right side pushing back. So then I'm just going to flat iron out my pieces and get them to lay how I want them to. And like I said, use a little bit of hairspray on this part because it really helps everything to, you know, be nice and tamed and stay into place how you want them to. And you can kind of comb them out so that they're not stiff or anything. So now I'm going to use some hairspray or oil type of spray, just because I did use a hairspray on the hair and I don't want it to be like crunchy or anything, and it's going to bring the shine back to the hair. And I'm just combing it out with my wide tooth comb. I love this comb so much for my one curls because it just makes it look so bomb. You can do, you know, like finger comb it out with your fingers if you want to, but I just use a comb because it's easy and, you know, it looks bomb. So that's what I'm doing here. And then of course you want to go ahead and comb out the ponytail as well. And then once you comb out the ponytail, you want to go ahead and wrap your piece around to cover your scrunchie or your rubber band, whatever you used. And whenever I do that, I just take the piece, comb it out with a small tooth comb or a rat tail comb. And then as you can see, I'm starting to wrap it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just section off my hair up so that it can be up out of the way. I always do this and use a clip to kind of make it stand up so I can easily wrap it around. And I'm just going to spray it with some hairspray, comb it out, and then start wrapping it. But what I'm going to do is keep going in and combing it out to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. And you can continue to spray it with some hairspray if it's not, you know, if you didn't spray enough the first time. But I think I put enough, so I didn't really go back in and keep spraying it very much. But I'm just going to keep combing it out every time I wrap it around, just to have everything be nice and smooth. And then of course at the end you can spray it down even more to make sure that it's going to stay the way that you want it to. And of course I'm going to pin it as well so that little piece doesn't come loose. You can also use like a clip or, you know, like a little different kind of scrunchie, like with a metal detail, if you want something like that as well. But I just did the wraparound method, and then I'm going to hairpin it into place. And that's pretty much that. Camera's dying and both of my batteries, I don't know what's going on with my charger, but it didn't charge them. So basically this is how the hair looks, and y'all know I just like fluff up the ponytail and hairspray it. I was going to do the front little pieces like with the curl to it, but I think that they look better straight. And if you can't get them to stay in place, just put a little bit of hairspray. I accidentally sprayed mine, but it definitely is holding them better. And I think it's cute. It's like a throwback style because we used to do the little two pieces in the front when I was younger. And I was going to cut this hair, but I didn't cut it. So this is my same hair from Nadula Hair that I had the last time when I just did the middle part. But I wanted to do this style with you, and I was going to cut the hair shorter, but I just really liked the length of the hair whenever I wore it down. So I was like, I don't want to cut this hair because it's really nice and I like the length that it is. So I just kept it the same. But if you want to do it shorter, you can definitely cut it. It still works out either way. So this is the style.
J. Rossi Beats.